And I brought the good stuff, actually.
Yes, I did. Started with cannolis. We did dessert first. That's how we roll here in the kitchen.
We're doing it right today.
We're doing it right today. It's a Saturday, my friends. Okay, Sergio Bucciarelli is back with us, bringing us Riccardo's.
Yeah.
An 8 count of the 5.5 ounce authentic French bread pizzas.
Yes.
So authentic taste, authentic flavor. The French bread recipe is really like the star of the show. It's gonna be crispy on the outside, right? Kind of like chewy on the inside, and then loaded with what you love on your pizzas. 2.75 pounds in total. M97401. You bake from frozen, right?
You can bake from frozen, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So you have your choice of all 8 of them in the sausage that you see right here. And if you want all in sausage, we only have 350 remaining. Now over here, we have all 8 in the cheese.
Yes, the 3 cheese.
375 in the 3 cheese. Now a combo is gonna be 4 and 4, 4 of each.
The way to go.
We have 200 remaining. No auto delivery on this. Okay. It's been a while since I presented this with you. So remind me the story of Riccardo's.
Yeah, so this is a great story. This is the story of a young man named Richard McHugh who loved French bread pizza so much, he begged his mom to make it every single day, and she said, I swear, you're Italian, I'm just gonna start calling you Riccardo. And that's where Riccardo's Pizza was born. And what is that? That is a French bread dough recipe that's super crispy on the outside. I made these really nice and crisp, but that's a crunchy on the outside French bread dough recipe that's been around since the 1920s with your favorite cheese and sausage toppings. Right here, you've got that delicious mozzarella cheese, that savory crumble of big, giant pieces of sausage, and all of them are chewy in the middle and super crispy on the outside. And with a little bit of marinara sauce on top, it's not like, overpowered with marinara, so gosh, there's all sauce, you guys are skimping me on the cheese. This is perfectly balanced with sauce and cheese. This is a French bread experience that you are simply not going to forget. And why I love this so much, because of the ease of use, right? You just take these out of your freezer, you throw them in your toaster oven, 350, 375 degrees for about 15 minutes. If you like it a little extra crispy peas, go right ahead. Leave it in a little bit longer, but that was the sausage and cheese.
I'm sorry, I get in trouble all the time when I share pizza with people because I love to pick off the toppings.
Pizza doesn't survive long in my house. Right?
I start with like full slices. And then I'm like, no, I couldn't possibly. And then I start picking off the sausage. I just start picking up the pepperoni and the cheese.
I love that.
All right, talk to me about 3 cheese.
3 cheese. How does mozzarella, little bit of provolone, and since this was born out of Wisconsin, we also throw in a little bit of cheddar in there as well. So you've got those 3 cheeses,
look at that, Paul.
that beautiful blend right there, marinara sauce. But it really is about, if you're like me and you love pizza as much as I do, it's about the dough. It's all about the dough. The dough is where it starts, and it has to be something that's going to kind of have a nice crunch, like on the outer layer, with a nice kind of toothiness in the middle. And that's what this is. That's where this French bread recipe was born in the 1920s. And it's truly going to be something where you're going to find yourself going to over and over again, because it's easy to make, it's super satisfying, and it's French bread pizza. I've yet to meet a person that really doesn't like French bread pizza.
French bread pizza just feels homey to me,
totally,
doesn't it?
100%.
It feels like mom made it. There's something to be said, like mom made me this pizza. Hold on, let me have another sausage
go ahead,
right there.
grab it right there.
I'm hungry.
And just take a look at all of those crumbles. I mean, look at that. That's not, a lot of times you might hear sausage and cheese, and it's kind of like sausagey flavor. Like the pieces are so small.
It's peppery.
Yeah, this is not that. These are large chunks of super savory seasoned pieces of Italian sausage, and all, again, with a little bit of cheddar, mozzarella cheese, crispy. I mean, this is just, it's perfect. And who doesn't like bread, French bread? Like, we could be selling a regular slice of pizza, but when it comes to a really good piece of bread, it doesn't get any better than that. This
is the reason that I love the way that this is sauced.
Please.
Because I'm a person, when I order a pizza, I get extra sauce, right?
Okay.
But it's not about the dough for me. When I get a pizza, when I get a French bread pizza, then it's about the dough. And the last thing you want to do is soak it and saturate it.
Totally.
Now, if you want to have a little side of marinara and dip it, you could totally do that. Or ranch, dip it. If that's what you like, you can do that.
Yeah.
But on its own, the French bread pizza that you are enjoying is going to be really well balanced.
No doubt. And I want you to look at how big these is. You know, if we were to stretch these out with this offer, you'd have over 5 feet of French bread pizza. Like if you laid these, you know, side by side by side.
Now that's a party.
It is a party. That is a big giant mass. It's a loaf of French bread. You guys are going to be super satisfied with this. What are you looking at right here? This is the 3 cheese, that mozzarella, cheddar, a little bit of provolone, a little bit of marinara sauce kind of sprinkled all the way throughout. And just look at this. It is a loaf of French bread, right?
It's
I mean,
so
just check
fluffy
this
on the
out right
inside.
here. Fluffy on, I love that word, fluffy on the inside. Marinara sauce, you said it. Extra, dip it. If you're like my son, grab the sriracha sauce. The kid just cannot, he is just sriracha crazy.
I
right?
get it. How old is he?
He is, gosh, Giuliano will be 19 years old soon. Sorry, I have 3. I forget how old each one
19?
are. No, he's 19
you
years
have a
old.
19-year-old?
I have a 19-year-old.
Is he your oldest?
He is my oldest. I have a 19-year-old, I have a 16-year-old, and we have an 8-year-old.
Wow.
It's a busy house.
That is a busy house.
That's why I need French bread that's super easy to make.
Yes, you do. Well, that's it. I'm just, see what I'm doing? I'm just like picking at it. This is what I do. I get in trouble. I love it.
You're doing what they would do at home, right?
Yeah.
Like, because it's the stuff that you like. It's all the flavor profiles that you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
exactly.
happiness.
Right. Bianca,
Happiness.
my daughter would take out the ranch. She's a ranch on pizza.
She's a rancher?
So I married I'm a guy from South Philly. I married a girl from Michigan. When she said eat ranch with your pizza, I was like, I almost hit the floor. I said, what? What? But I'll tell you what, I started eating ranch with my pizza, and you know, I know it is what it is.
You're
All my
a convert.
friends back in Philly, you didn't hear that?
Nope.
But my daughter, when she starts doing it, she breaks out the ranch. This is perfect for
Can I
dipping.
just tell you?
You guys are, it's a loaf of bread.
That cheese is so creamy.
Isn't it? Well, again, this is born out of Wisconsin. So these are Wisconsin
Really
cheeses that
creamy.
you're getting, right? Exactly.
Speaking of getting, what we're getting, tell me how this comes to us and what we do.
So you're gonna get these in a box. They all come individually wrapped like you see right there. Frozen. You just cut the wrapper off, throw it in your toaster oven, throw it in your convection oven, whatever it might be. You could even put these in an air fryer. So all about 350 to 375 degrees, 8 minutes to about 15 minutes. Everybody likes it a little bit different, a little crispier, a little bit softer. Just monitor it.
I decimated
in
this piece of
15 minutes.
pizza.
You got after it, as we would say.
Decimated
You got
the
after
toppings on this piece of pizza. I couldn't
You got
stop.
after it.
Okay, let me remind, this is why no one wants to share pizza with me. You can get all 8 in the sausage and 325 remain. Over here, we have all 8 in the 3 cheese. Fewer than 350. Now, if you want a combo, you get 4 cheese, 4 sausage.
That's the way to go.
175 remain. There's no auto delivery on this. It's M97401. It comes home for $13.20 on an easy pay. I'm sorry, bigger pizza.
Enjoy. Don't be